Okay, past YouTube, it's me again, back with some more MediEvil. In the previous episode, I suffered through the lake in the worst level in this game. I'm not even gonna lie. But we're on to greener pastures now with a much better level with the Crystal Caves. I also failed to mention that we got a new weapon, which is the best weapon in the game, the Magic Sword. And it might be necessary because I believe the Shadow Demons are here as well. And you can't really hit them without any magical weapons. Or if you can, you need to have a lot of ammo for enchantments ready for it. There's the chalice right there, which we cannot get at all yet. Bridge is like almost invisible. You gotta be a little bit careful here with the platforming, but again, nothing too serious. What do you have to say?
The ancient town of Mellowmead was destroyed by creatures known as rhinotaurs. They live on still, but in a state of hibernation, deep within these caverns. They use
And
the
these
crystals
are
to
the
prolong
secondary
their
enemies in this
worthless
area.
hides.
Well, imps as well, but not those guys. We'll see the Rhinotaurs soon. This way. You can't go that way yet. But the majority of enemies you'll face here are the imps and shadow demons. Is that the Rhinotaur? No, there's an imp. The Rhinotaurs can be pretty tough. Oh, there's one. And yeah, they look pretty damn cool, honestly. They can take a few hits and can dish out some damage with their hammers, but just take your time and be careful with them and you'll be fine. That's where the imps came from. This way. Going up. They're still supplying us with silver shields because there is a possibility that you don't have the gold shield yet. And if you do not, that means you haven't been collecting every chalice, which means you will get this game's quote-unquote bad ending. Since yes, there are multiple endings in this game, or at least 2 endings, and those only depend on if you've gotten all the chalices or not. There's no real bad ending. It's just that is what it's been. I want to say dubbed. It's known as the bad ending, I believe, in terms of the context of this game. But realistically, there's no good or bad ending. It's just how you go about playing this game. And that's how you know this game has riveting commentary. Or I have riveting commentary about this game. Talking about the endings. I need the Earth Moon. Definitely passed by it. One weapon I believe you do need in this level is the club or the hammer, preferably the hammer. So I do recommend getting at least a few chalices before you get here. You need 2 runes to advance. Maybe it's just the camera messing with me, but I know we've been in an area with one. Unless it's just that one path that I think you can to jump to. Yeah, we're gonna go down here. This way. Okay, this one needs to be a little bit careful because these lasers can hurt you. There we go. Got hit once, but we deal. And we can move. Thank goodness for this healing spring here. Believe it or not, we don't actually have too much left to go in this game. Counting this one, I believe there's 6 levels left? 6 or 7. That doesn't include this one. Oh god, where'd you come from? I think we're gonna save that for a little bit later if possible. I'm just gonna go behind the waterfall for now. Yes, this is where you want to equip your hammer. Yeah, I'll take the vial now. A lot of money in here and the star rune. But we have a mural of a dragon here. Long ago in this game, we got 2 dragon gems. This is where you use them.
Dares to enter my lair and wake me from my slumber. Aha! Prepare yourself, little man. I shall roast the flesh from your bones. Oh, I see. Well, in that case, I will pluck out both your eyes. Oh.
Good bit of humor there. This boss is not exactly difficult. It's really just a matter of figuring out where you have to hit. And he can light you on fire, so you have to be careful with that. So I probably shouldn't have taken that, Okay, so whichever one is before. So whichever one the dragon is on, hit the one that is in front of it in a counterclockwise pattern. The order he appears in, I don't think is random. Or maybe it might be random. I just barely missed him. Oh god. See, you can do a jump with the daring dash. It's just oh god. It's really just a matter of getting him in a right position where we can actually hit him. And whenever I get to that position, I'm always a bit late. I should be up there now, but I can't really get to there. And I jumped. I know I jumped that. Come on now. Okay. Thankfully, he only takes 5 hits with the hammer. So, down there, that first platform hits here, where I am right now. So I should be on that second platform, which I probably could have gotten to, but... barely too late. Too late again. There we go. You can only hit him once whenever he pops his head out, but it does good damage. So just hit him 2 more times. No dice there. Maybe there is a pattern because he's going up there now. Okay, just one more time. There's also a trophy for hitting yourself with rocks. So this should kill him now. There we go.
Enough! I yield! That really hurt. What did you have to go and do that for? Here, take this dragon potion and leave me alone. Drink it when you need it. It gives you armor that is impervious to heat. Plus, it lets you
Kind of feel
breathe
bad for
fire.
him. He's just living.
Now go away.
As he said though, he did leave us with a dragon potion, which is required to beat the game. So, take that up. Am I really gonna spend time getting this trophy? There we go. See, it's possible to get it. You damage yourself, but it's good to get. Well, not good, but it's interesting to get. And I'm not too worried about the rest of this level. I think the dragon potion, weirdly enough, is, as you saw, it unequips your shield, even though you can have a shield with it. These blocks will fall if you go near them. But those on the other side, at least. So be careful with that. And the bats attack you. Cool. Chalice is almost full. 90%. A few more. Weirdly enough though, it's back in the beginning of the level, which is weird. But thankfully this mission is a lot easier than the previous one. And it does get a little bit trickier later on. Like, I would say this is probably the last easy-ish level. But it's not as bad as the lake. Chalice been collected now, which I will gladly go get. And that is it. The exit's right over there. We can now leave. Once I get this chalice. And that's it. Now, as I said, we're actually very quickly approaching the end of the game. There are... yeah, I believe 6 levels left. The next level is what you need to get the dragon armor for. I don't like how you only need it for 1 level. You can use it in other levels, like it's a unique weapon, and you can set enemies on fire, which does residual damage. But it's only really a requirement for 1, which is a bit of a shame because it's a very unique weapon. But we have returned to the Hall of Heroes, and I think we get a life bottle here.
Wouldn't this make a wonderful tourist attraction? Come see Stengard the Mighty! Come and see the last of the centaurs! Oh, and see that dork over there? That's Daniel Fortescue.
Even now, this deep into our journey, the gargoyles still give Dan crap. And I'm wrong, we now have the door open. We've received a gift from every hero at least once.
Daniel, there you are. I was so worried about you. I know you have the heart of a hero, Daniel. Now we must show the others. Would you like to take my magic lightning bolts? I don't have many, but they're very powerful. Off you pop then, and keep your chin up. Oops, sorry, Daniel. Now take care. The good
Thankfully,
people of
the
Galloway
last
are
hero,
depending on you.
also the best, gives us one of the best weapons in the game. The lightning, as she said, is incredibly powerful, but just like the enchanted sword and the club, it doesn't last forever. I do plan on showcasing it at least once, but I'll save that for the final battle, honestly. It's really when you really need it the most. That heroine, by the way, I did mention she's the best. I don't want to go too deep into the lore of this video, or I might not even do it at all, but she earned her place as the last hero you talk to here. Because, according to the lore, she fought off a gang of raiders armed with nothing but lightning while also carrying a child in her arms, not while pregnant, which is badass as all hell. But that it will be it for this episode. In the next episode, we will be advancing towards the end of the plot. Because as you can see here, the next mission is the Gallows Gauntlet, but it's a bit obscured by shadows, but not too far into the distance is Zarok's lair. We will be going there very soon. We will be going there very soon, but for now, I'll call it an episode, because this next level is also a bit of a doozy. So we'll see you guys then.